From 24-hour News 8, this is the ArtPrize Final 20 reveal.
We are just moments away from learning your favorite entries at ArtPrize, the 20 artists you've picked to move on to round 2. Hundreds of people have packed Rosa Parks Circle for the Final 20 announcement. We're going to bring it to you live right here on WOTV4 and over at woodtv.com. Good Sunday afternoon to you. I'm Leon Hendricks.
And I'm Heather Walker. Round 2 voting is a little different this year. For the first time, you'll be able to vote on not only the public finalists announced today, but also the 20 juried award finalists announced last week on the ArtPrize shortlist. You'll see all of the winners announced Friday night at 7:30 during the ArtPrize Awards.
Let's go live now to Rosa Parks Circle. We'll see the winner of the Grand Rapids Public Schools Smart Art Competition, and then the final 20 will be announced. Here now is Todd Herring.
Thank you so much. Thanks for coming out here today. I am so excited to see all of you and welcome you to the ArtPrize 9 Final 20 announcement presented by Consumers Energy. I'm Todd Herring, Creative Director of ArtPrize, and I am thrilled that all of you are here today. Before we begin, I'd like to welcome the true stars of the show and acknowledge each and every one of the ArtPrize 9 artists and venues who contributed to such an amazing exhibition. If you're here today, please stand up. And if you're already standing, if you could wave so that we can thank you for bringing such an incredible show to Grand Rapids. Thank you. I'd also like to acknowledge our fine city. ArtPrize only works because of the commitment and the support from the city of Grand Rapids and organizations like Downtown Grand Rapids, Inc. Your hard work and dedication to our city keeps it clean and safe. If you see a volunteer or a staff member from any of these organizations, please take a moment and thank them for the job that they do to serve all of us. Thank you. And I'm also once again moved by the tireless work of each and every ArtPrize volunteer. You are truly amazing. Thank you for your generosity and your spirit. Even in the record-breaking heat, I don't know if you can imagine 90 degrees in one of those booths over there, but even in that record-breaking heat, you did not melt away. You remained hydrated and cheerful. Thank you so much for your dedication. And even though we always talk about the weather in Michigan, I do just have to say it that it's just about as beautiful of a weekend as I've ever seen. So, Mayor, thank you for ordering that up. We really, really do appreciate your work on this very, very pleasant weekend. And the crowds are making the most of it. Yesterday, all of you clicked in more than 72,000 votes, the highest single-day tally in the last 4 years of the event. Thank you for all of you who did that. And despite the heat, it did not keep the voters away. There was 35,000 voters signed up so far this year, which is up 10% from last year and up 40% from the year before. So thank you to everyone who shared their opinion and had the courage to cast a vote at ArtPrize this year. On behalf of ArtPrize and all the artists that you voted for, thank you. Please keep it up. And if you haven't voted yet, frankly, I'm shocked because if you vote, you get a very handsome tote bag from any one of those booths over there, and I'm going to model it for a photo. You can do this. You can do this. All you have to do is download the app or visit any one of the ArtPrize hubs and start voting for the art that you love, and one of our cheerful volunteers will give you this very handsome tote bag. Okay, enough about the promo about the tote. All right. For the first time ever in ArtPrize history, all ArtPrize finalists, both by public vote and juror selection, are eligible for all of the awards. This is the first time. So if you're a fan of the ArtPrize jurors and their selections, or if you think that the ArtPrize jurors are frankly out of their mind, it's your job to speak up and cast votes for the art that you think should win. And lastly, before we get the show rolling with the Consumers Energy Smart Art Awards and the Final 20 announcement, I want to thank all of the sponsors of ArtPrize, including our leadership sponsors, Amway, Switch, the DTE Energy Foundation, Kendall College of Art and Design of Ferris State University, Founders Brewing Company, West Michigan Honda Dealers, X-Rite Pantone, Meyer, and PNC Bank. Thank you to all of the ArtPrize sponsors for making this event possible. And now I'd like to introduce a man that I truly love, the Executive Director of ArtPrize, Mr. Christian Gaines.
Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. I want to talk about something a little different today because I want to talk about how each year ArtPrize evolves and changes. It's who we are. It's one of our guiding principles, actually. And real change only comes when we confront the flaws that emerge, and then we can move ahead and design a better version, one that's better for most people. Our mission is to be open. That mission has to go both ways. It has to apply to us, too. As we get ready to celebrate our 10th year in 2018, we rely on the whole community to give us honest feedback and tell us when we come up short. So, I want to take this moment to acknowledge where we failed a group of artists through a lack of mapping, of information, and directional signage at the beginning of ArtPrize this year. This was the Cultura Collective, who exhibited their work on Rumsey Street in the Roosevelt Park neighborhood. Now, those here who live in Grand Rapids know that this community is largely Black and Hispanic, and much of the art exhibited at the Rumsey Street venue is site-responsive and deeply personal. But even more than that, the work created at Cultura Collective venue is absolutely remarkable, and this isn't just me saying that. ArtPrize jurors selected 2 Rumsey Street artists for their shortlist and nominated Cultura Collective for the Best Venue Award. While our failures had no impact on the jurors' ability to see the brilliance of the work, we absolutely missed out on the opportunity to tell one of the most important stories at ArtPrize this year. So we apologize to the artists, to the residents of the neighborhood, and to everyone who didn't get to experience this work in those early days. And we urge you to add this venue to your list of must-see exhibitions while you still can. A free shuttle is running today all day until 6 p.m. from the Lewis Street stop right behind the Graham. So the artists of Cultura Collective didn't walk away from ArtPrize as they could have done, and they did not let our flaws define them. That is something to which we can all aspire. We're going to be listening. We're going to be open. And as we head into our 10th year, we're committed to evolving into a better version of ourselves, one in which the most people can and must truly belong. Thank you very much.
And in partnership with Roosevelt Park neighborhood, after this event, there's going to be a celebration that's going to be happening simultaneously right here at Rosa Park Circle and at the Cultural Collective at Rumsey Street. There's a free shuttle that's right behind the Graham that will get you there. We encourage you to check them out and please take part in the celebration today. It's going to be a really, really fun time. This year marks the 5th anniversary for Smart Art, the art competition which blends art with sustainability and environmental stewardship. Consumers Energy teamed up with the Grand Rapids Public Schools and ArtPrize once again to give high school students the opportunity to create art with a renewable energy theme. And now it's my pleasure to welcome to the stage the Vice President of Generation Operations for Consumers Energy, John Broshak.
I'm not that tall. Thank you, Todd, and good afternoon, everyone. And thank you all for being here, what's become our annual tradition of Smart Art competition. It's great to be here again celebrating the passion our students have for art and the environment. On behalf of Consumers Energy, I'm proud to share that passion and an even bigger similarity that brings us together. a commitment to setting our sights on the future and embracing innovative ways to ensure that future is bright. For us, that means working towards a clean and lean energy future and portfolio inspired by the evolving wants and needs of our Michigan customers, including these young artists. The visions we see in their art display how they view the world and inspire us to take action to make the world a better place. And Consumers Energy has been and will continue to respond to their call for action. So picture this, a vibrant, pedestrian-friendly neighborhood powered by a robust green energy infrastructure with easy access to quality, affordable produce and other local goods. That is the future of energy, and it's being created right here, right now in Grand Rapids. To help Grand Rapids achieve its 100% renewable energy goal, we have teamed up with the city and Rockford Construction to revitalize the West Side with a revolutionary energy district. Circuit West will feature next-generation infrastructure while creating jobs and increasing access to residential housing. This new development is a first-of-its-kind green community, complete with solar power, battery storage, and integrated energy efficiency, just to name a few of the innovative features. Together, we are creating the energy future these students have envisioned, and we will continue to draw inspiration from their creative spirits as we move forward. Before we get to the top 10 winners, I'd like to acknowledge the strong sense of collaboration, partnership, and teamwork that makes Grand Rapids great and results in such tremendous events like ArtPrize, and it also allows Consumers Energy and a progressive school district like Grand Rapids Public Schools to showcase the work of these students. It has been an amazing partnership, and I want to extend my thanks to everyone who has been involved these past 5 years. Thank you. And now let's get on with the awards. First, I'm excited to announce the winner of the People's Choice Award. Voted by Consumers Energy Facebook followers from across the state, the winner will receive a $200 Visa gift card, and their teacher will also receive a $200 gift card for school supplies. Drum roll, please, and join me in congratulating our People's Choice Award winner, Drowning for Our Greed by Jaden Purcell. And now I'm pleased to present the top 10 student finalists. So as I call your name, please come forward so we can acknowledge you, because everyone here today is a winner. So for our first group of finalists, they'll all be receiving a $100 gift card. For her work, Seasons, Amina Abdullahi. And Amina is out of state at school right now, so receiving the award on her behalf is Harvey Crawley, administrator with Grand Rapids Public Schools. Next award for the work, The Future of Mother Nature, to Jaslyn Cardenas. For her work, Solar Bear, Anya Denegering-Bentil. For the work, Drowning for Our Greed, Jaden Purcell. And for the work, Earth's Gifts, Bonnie Casares. Bonnie is also out of state, and Rebecca Smith will be accepting an award for her. Our next set of winners will each be receiving an iPad. For the work Disconnect, Juan Palacios. For the work entitled Echo Apocalypse, Alan Couturier. We're getting close. 3 left. Our next 2 winners will each be receiving an Apple computer. For her work, Pol Terai, Chloe White. Down to 2. For the work entitled Starting After, Alex Van Kalken. And now, please help me congratulate the winner of the 2017 Students Making Art with a Renewable Theme competition and receiving a $1,000 college scholarship and an Apple computer. Right, Mom? Caitlin Shanahan for What Makes the World Go Round. Go, Mom. Once again, thank you to all of this year's participants for their hard work and creativity, and congratulations to all of our finalists. So in closing, I ask all of you to view their art, read their artist statements, and respond to their call for action by collaborating, partnering, and working as a team to help make this planet a better place and leave it better than we found it. And Consumers Energy will be there with you every step of the way. Now it's my honor to turn it back to Todd. Thank you all very much.
Thank you so much to Consumers Energy for doing such an amazing program that honors kids and their art. And congratulations, Caitlin, and all of the winners. It's so exciting to see the work that you do and the work that you're going to do later. Yeah. All right, now for the moment that I think many of you have been waiting for, to announce the ArtPrize 9 Final 20, the public vote finalists. I'd like to introduce ArtPrize Exhibitions Director Kevin Beist and ArtPrize Donor Development Manager Christian Grant. All right, guys.
All right, we're going to try to share this microphone. Artists, before we get started, if you're here and you hear your name called, please proceed in this direction to my colleague Janelle, who's waving at you. I'm going to read these in no particular order. We're going to start out with the 2D category. The 2D Public Vote Award is presented by Foremost Insurance. And first on the list is Crowns of Courage by Amanda Gilbert, David Burgess, and Stephen Stone at the DeVos Place Convention Center.
Next up, we have Team Spirit by Annie Crowder at Gerald R. Ford Presidential Museum.
Life, Death, and Transformation by Fritz Hondegraver at The Bob.
9/11 by Mur Kachatarian at Gerald R. Ford Presidential Museum.
A. Lincoln by Richard Schlater at Amway Grand Plaza Hotel.
Next, we have the three-dimensional public vote. This award is presented by Edward Jones. First up, we have Salvere Hitch by Jeff Best at Amway Grand Plaza.
Next up, we have Fenced In by Cassandra Burgess at The Bob.
Whimsical Harmony by Bruce Gorsline at JW Marriott Grand Rapids.
Early January on the Pearl Street Bridge by Melody Jackson at DeVos Place Convention Center.
Lux Maximus, Fused Glass, Copper, Bronze, and Metal by Daniel Orpeza at Grand Rapids Public Museum.
The next category is Installation. The Installation Public Vote Award is presented by Amway. First up, SOS Safety Orange Swimmers by A+J Art and Design in the Grand River.
Enmeshed by Leroy de Rubertis at the Grand Rapids Art Museum.
Decadence Sugar Mural by Shelley Miller at the Grand Rapids Public Museum.
Oil and Water by Ryan Spencer Reed and Richard App in the Grand River.
And finally, Autism, A Visual Journey by Anne Vincenti Michelman at the City Water Building by the Richard App Gallery.
Next, we have the Time-Based Public Vote Award, and this is presented by DT Energy Foundation. First on this list, we have Red Dirt Rug Monument by Rena Dietrich at Western Michigan University, Grand Rapids.
Next up, Broken Hunger by Kid Kane at the UICA.
Object Orientalis by Eva Roca at the Fed Galleries at KCAD Kendall College of Art and Design.
Monsters Go by Aaron Zenz at the Grand Rapids Children's Museum.
And then last for this category, we have Midtown Flutter by Yuj Zhao at Grand Rapids Art Museum.
Thank you and congratulations to all the artists. We will see you over there. Todd?
Congratulations to all the artists. Thank you, Kevin and Christian. Christian, I think you did most of the heavy lifting on the difficult names. Way to go, Kevin, by tossing those off. So thank you so much for coming down. There you have it. The ArtPrize 9 public vote finalists are announced. Voting is opening at 2 p.m. sharp, and you can start casting your votes for all of those 40 finalists that were selected by jury or your public vote. But don't go away. Stay downtown, go see art, and stick around here, especially for the celebration with the Roosevelt Park neighborhood, or head down to Cultura Collective by taking the shuttle that's right behind the Graham. It's from noon to 6 today, and it's free, but please go out and enjoy this lovely weather and this lovely event, and go forth and ArtPrize. Thank you for coming.
All right, and there we have it. Some surprises there, some that you might have looked at and said,
we thought they were going to be on there, yeah.
Right, exactly.
But congratulations to all of them, and now we have some pieces that we got to go check out.
Absolutely.
The big headline, though, for the first time, the public and jurors agreed on 2 finalists, both Enmesh and Red Dirt Rug Monument. They're on the public and the jury list. The only other entries to ever make it on both lists in the history of ArtPrize were Intersections and Whisper. That was in 2014 and 2015. We have never had 2 make it on the list in the same year.
Interesting. Intersection was a big winner last year, and we've got 2 ArtPrize favorites from past years back in the running. You may remember Fritz Hogendorf. His entry, Rebirth of Springs, finished in 3rd in 2012. This year he has Life, Death, and Transformation. That's a 2D finalist this year. And Annie Crowder finished 2nd in 2013 with Polar Express. She is a finalist again this year with her piece called Team Spirit.
And round 2 voting opens at 2 o'clock. You can vote for both the public and the juried finalists. The public vote grand prize is $200,000. Voting ends Thursday night at 11:59. And you will see all of the winners announced Friday night at 7:30 during the ArtPrize Awards. Our exclusive coverage on Wood TV starts Friday at 7.
All right. For now, from here at our studio in the Media Arts Center, thank you for watching our live coverage of the final 20 announcement. We'll see you right back here tonight on your 24-hour News 8 at 6.